Thanks, Kelly. 8:48, 12 in front of 9 o'clock.
In his regular weekly spot, the mayor of the great city of Danbury, Connecticut, Mark Boughton, joins us. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
OMG. I just realized I'm wearing mismatched socks.
Ah.
You ever do that?
That's okay. You're getting older.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I know. One thing, when I do my own laundry, and I always like the sock part. It's like The Bachelor, and you match the socks. No, that's no good. Then you put it to another one. That's no good. And then once they're reunited, the music plays, and it's the most exciting thing. Anyways, how you guys doing?
Is this an issue in Danbury?
Yeah. You need some company over there. You're driving yourself nuts.
I can't walk around like this. Okay, go ahead. What do you got? Hit me.
All right, the big news, obviously, is that now you have opposition in November on the Democratic ticket. Almeida, an immigrant and decorated combat veteran. Here's what worries me. If I were you, he's wearing a beret, and I am terrified of people in berets. No, he's in all seriousness, are you worried about your opposition?
I never worry about what the other guy or gal's doing, because I can't control that, right? I can only control what I do. If I deliver good services, if I keep taxes low, if we provide a vision for the community that people want and that want to buy into, you'll win re-election. Danbury's been very good to me. We're going to work very hard all summer and the fall, and bring the ruckus. It's no problem. It's supposed to be an election. That's kind of America. I don't know why it's surprising that I have an opponent, but it's supposed to be election, so let's do it.
Let me read to you what he said about you, and away we go.
Fake news.
No.
He says the taxpayers are not getting the right return for their property taxes. Danbury has unlimited potential, and the mayor is looking at other opportunities and neglecting the city. Boom goes the dynamite, end quote.
That's that kind of silly. Look, I live in City Center. There's nobody more connected to me. I live on Main Street. So I think that's just nonsensical stuff, generalizations that you have to throw out there. The fact of the matter is Danbury's in great shape. By every metric, we're cited all the time by national organizations for our low crime rate, our low unemployment rate, lowest in the state, I might add. We were just rated as the best city in Connecticut to start a business in. So we've got a vibrant arts community to go along with it. There's really good things happening in the city, and I think the residents and taxpayers know it.
Can we look forward to mudslinging?
I will not sling the mud. I will. If you hit me, though, I'm going to hit you back twice harder. That's always been my rule of thumb.
All right, good.
Let the ruckus begin.
So we're off to a good start. We're going to have plenty to talk to you. Right. We're never going to run out of stuff to talk to you about. Early this morning, we were talking about this issue in Mayapack. This young lady who was at least a rising star in the Republican Party. She was involved she was the CEO of the Greater Chamber of Commerce in Mayapack and Carmel, and she's been arrested and is alleged to have embezzled funds. And I only bring this up to you because I wonder what you do in Danbury to get ahead of corruption, to get out in front of it and make sure this is not an issue.
Well, first of all, it's Mahopac, not Mayapack, you nitwit.
Here we go.
And secondly, but that's a good discussion. Have all your Mahopac people call in. I think the locals call it Mahopac. I think the rest of the world calls it Mayapack.
Yeah, it's always a struggle. I don't like engaging in conversations like that.
People get crazy.
Let's do
a call in later on. Anyways, look, corruption is bad, and you shouldn't do it. So the question is, what do we have at City Hall to sort of safeguard against?
So you have a sign on the wall that says corruption is bad, don't do it.
Yeah, or you'll get fired.
Okay.
But we have a very simple rule. First of all, we have a code of ethics that everybody has to adhere to. But beyond that, we have a very simple rule that has served me very well over the last 15 years. And it goes like this. If you can eat it, you can keep it. So basically how that plays out is some nice elderly woman comes in with a bunch of brownies she made for our office because we did something nice for her.
Yeah.
No problem. You could take it, chow down. Joey, the contractor/builder, comes in and he's got 4 tickets to the Yankee game tonight. You can't accept it. So it's a simple rule. Everybody follows it. That's why I've gained about 30 pounds over the last 20 years. But in all sincerity, it really has worked well for us. And nobody's going to buy anybody else over a chocolate chip cookie. But, things get a slippery slope once you start accepting tickets and other things. In fact, in my office, I keep a receipt for every concert I've gone to since 2001.
Really?
Yep. In case anybody comes asking, even when I go to the Ive Center, I buy tickets online, and I'm like, bam, how do you like me now?
Yes.
Check it out.
Really?
So let me dance in the gray area for a second. You said if you can eat it, right, you can keep it. What if I give one of your local officials a $1,000 gift card to Applebee's? Now they're eating good in the neighborhood forever.
Yeah, that just doesn't pass the smell test.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You got to return. And look, there's been, there's obviously, situations that arise that don't fall into that. One year, if people remember, somebody had a little puppy. He was an 82-year-old gentleman. Actually, he was a distant relative of mine. He was literally riding to the pound to drop off the dog. And he said, let me go by the mayor's office and see if the mayor will take it. So his name was Dave. He came in to see me. He says, listen, I can't take care of the dog. My kids got it for me for a company, but it's just too much. He goes, I'm going to the pound. Do you want it? I said, Dave, I'll take the dog off your hands. So obviously I'm not going to have a pug pudding pie in the morning because it was a pug. But I'm doing a good deed here and nobody's buying me for having me take care of a dog for the next 15 years.
Danbury Mayor Mark Boughton joining us onto some national issues.
Do you have a receipt for the dog?
I absolutely do. All of the shots as well that I had to pay for. It actually cost me money by the time it was all over.
Sure. The American Health Care Act is going to be a nail-biter, they say. What do you think?
Yeah, my gut says that the votes aren't there, but these things have a way of passing at the end. So there'll be enough horse trading going on and people getting bought off for certain things in the district that eventually it passes. I'm a little disappointed. I'm hoping the Senate, once they get a hold of it and reconciliation, will be able to change the bill a little bit. Look, the point of doing a bill is to make it better, not make it worse, right? So better in terms of taxes, better in terms of costs, and every other part of it that where it's been a problem. So I'm not really thrilled with what they have in front of them right now. I don't know. I would have a hard time voting for a repeal and that replacement right now if I were in Congress. And I've been known to, go my own path sometimes on these things. But, I think there is room to make what we currently have much better and make it less expensive and save the taxpayers money in terms of, of the cost of this benefit. But I don't think this bill does that. Hopefully the Senate will get it and will make the right changes.
On to the most important local issue of the day. Will you be joining us at Hat City on Tap on Saturday?
Dude, I am partying on. I am so excited. I've got my cut from my new motorcycle gang. I am there.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, you're welcome to...
Sons of Danbury.
Sons of Danbury. You're welcome to join Lou and I with the 100 beer challenge.
That's
that we'll
right.
Be doing on Saturday.
100 beers available at Hat City on Tap. We're going to be trying them all, and the challenge is to get to 100 beers. You think we can do it?
Back it up.
You heard me.
You guys are going to try to drink 100 beers?
Yes.
Well, they're sample glasses.
Oh, the little ones.
Yeah, we set the over-under number at 63.
Yeah.
What time are you starting now?
As soon as we get there.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
So what time should I send the ambulance there?
There should be probably one available, or an Uber.
Or an Uber.
Now we were
I'll let the fire department know. I'll let the guys know.
Fantastic.
We were talking earlier this morning, again, about a very important issue. What is your favorite as seen on TV product? Do you own any of these babies?
I'm a big fan of the Flowbee. I have a lot of body hair in places that you're not supposed to have it.
That's
None of it's
great.
on the top of my head. So the Flowbee works like a champ.
Fantastic.
This is how I know he's full of it. He has the same complexion as me. We're naturally hairless in
Whoa.
many regions.
Lou, you're telling me you haven't grown hair in places that it's like impossible to grow hair.
Well, as you get older, right, the nose hair
What is that?
Yeah.
On your fingernails, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Your palms.
The grooming becomes a little more ridiculous as you get older, but I don't have... Some of these guys I feel bad for, the guys with the darker complexion, some of the Italian guys with a lot of chest hair, then the back hair.
Oh, I got people rappelling up my nose. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that.
I did ask Lou if he had hair on his ass. He said he's naturally hairless in that region.
That's correct. Yeah, this is correct.
I haven't checked there lately.
I'm not going to ask you. I mean, let's keep a little credibility here, okay? All
Danbury
right.
Mayor Mark Boughton, thank
Hi,
you,
boys.
sir.
Thanks, Mark.
Talk to you later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
There you go. He said, you hit me, I hit you back twice as hard.
Okay.
That's all I'm taking out of that. We're going to take it out of context and make it a thing.
Of course we are.
Boom.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't. 8:57, Ethan and Lou hanging here at I-95.